Mike Vrabel is just awesome. He is plugged into the heartbeat of the team, and they are plugged into his heartbeat, and they are one, and you could see it. He is selling stuff, and it's being bought every single snap for that team. Although Vrabel has the look of that guy that you know. We all know this guy, where you're wondering, is he pissed at me? You know what I mean? Like honestly, like he's got the look of this guy, and great photograph. This is perfectly encapsulated. He looks at the entire time where you're wondering, is he pissed at me? And he's probably thinking, you know what?
I'm pissed at him.
This is pissing me off. Yeah. And you don't know, and he's just looking like all the time, like, are they messing with me? I'm thinking, is he pissed off at me? And he's probably thinking, are they messing with me? Number of times he'll just roll his eyes over like a false start or whatever. But they keep coming at you because he knows how to beat you. He knows how to scheme it. He knows how to run it. And they know how to run it. Do they ever? And that's the other thing. Derrick Henry. Oh, my gosh. There is nobody like him. A unicorn. When he gets a step and you don't stop him in the first 2 yards from the line of scrimmage,
good night.
There's a gate and he's out it.
Yeah.
He's out of it. And that's what drives me crazy. Part of it, I'm not going to lie, I have him in a fantasy league, and I needed more out of him last night. So this is born out of just laser focusing in on it because the Titans needed more out of him last night. And I just don't know if they're sitting there thinking, there's a limited amount of blood in his stone. They see all week what he needs to do to get ready. They did what they did last week with him, a 200-yard game against Houston, and they just kept riding him and riding him and riding him. And Malik Willis's first career start. And I guess what he said, Tuesday is when he started feeling remotely himself again. So I totally understand that there's a stone and there's blood, and they can't keep asking more from it. But I do not understand why he comes off the field in big situations, or even just down and distance. It's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
Not out there.
Let's take him off the field. Let's put Hilliard in. Why? Because he's the third down back, and he can, you can run routes, and you can run routes with him, and you could do screens with him. But Derrick Henry, you hand him the ball, and he can flip the field on you. And you know it's coming. He's their biggest big play home run hitter because their other one now plays for Philadelphia. And I'm sitting there thinking, what this team would look like with A.J. Brown, and you just got to wonder if they're all thinking that in their heart of hearts. Which is why, did you see Derrick Henry went up to all the defenders in the locker room, all the members of the defense in the locker room? There was video of him going up and handshaking every last one of them, shook the hands of every last one of the defensive members of his team because they balled out.
Yeah, they played great.
They balled out. They had Mahomes fading back to pass 68 times. I'm exhausted just watching it. Could you imagine what it's like to defend it? And then he runs for 20 yards and changes the entire game because it's 3rd and long. You think you're getting off the field and then not. And then you got to play overtime against that guy. But to me, Mahomes isn't on the field if you keep running Derrick Henry. So I kind of go back and forth here. Like, why do they take him off the field? Just because it's 2nd and 9, 3rd and 8, that's when you run him again. Hit it again. It's kind of like, the mentality of, I always use this analogy off the, I don't know if I've mentioned it on there yet, but it's like Hans Gruber. The cop car's in smoke. You already hit it with one missile. Why do you hit it again? To make a point. Hit it again. Hit it again because Arrowhead was dead silent. Mm-hmm. Because the way that Henry operates, it steals your soul. It steals your soul, and it reveals. You don't want any piece of him, and that's the way the rest of the sideline can feel about it. That they got some guy I don't want a piece of. And then the fans feel it. And that's why Vrabel's so damn good. Hit it again. With their defense and Derrick Henry and his mentality, that's the Titans. Hit it again and again and again. And sure enough, they wind up the 1 seed. But when you need to match Mahomes, do you have it? And the one guy who can match Mahomes is not the quarterback. It's the running back who can't be on the field every snap like Mahomes. That might be the difference between the Titans and the Chiefs, and the Titans and the Bills. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.